Hello everyone and welcome back to Professional Commentary. This is BoBoJava and we are playing The Last Door Season 2 Collector's Edition. Shamalama ding dong. Let's continue on with the game. Last time we just headed into the woods. Now, what I wanted to do was, while I'm here, we had to go get ourselves them very pretty, what do you call them, symbols. I know the words of the languages. I'm not sure with this one's, with the very first, oh, there we go. See, and it does tell you, so it's going to be fork, then not equals, so fork not equals. And we can just quickly go fast travel to the left, and then we're going to head to, then we are going to head to. I spoke the English very well. Spoken it like a champ. Righty tighty. Righty-o artichokes. Then we go to the right, to the right. I wonder what this guy's deal is, because there apparently one piece of the mask is missing, but there are two more guys left, and I'm pretty sure the guy that's sitting on the floor is gonna get stomped. Like, we're gonna get his piece of the mask, which would be nice, you know, having the collection of all the things we need. There's no longer a cave opening there, so all that's left is the symbols on the bottom. So it's fork not equals. Definitely not that. Was there a thing? There was a thing. I can't remember where the thing was, but there was a thing. Okay, it's not in here. Oh wait, there's still the what do you call it? There's still the mirror on the right hand side. I'll quickly have a look at that, but I wanna see if our little plant planted, you know. Nope, he just planted it in the ground, as he should have. I'm not entirely sure what the point was of planting it in the but you know, he did, so maybe someday a tree will sprout from it and glorious happiness will fill the air, because reasons. So now, ooh, there's the thing. Wasn't there? I'm certain there was. There has been a landslide in the spot of the cliff down below. The waves roar on the beach to be. If it's not there, well, this seems to have grown out of the coffin. Yes? Yes. Oh yes, it's mountain snake. Okay, so fork not equals mountain snake. Righty Rooney. So I'm darn sure that that's going to be the answer, or at least the first four steps in towards this specific puzzle, whatever. For that specific puzzle, where that puzzle will lead us to the spider, or whatever lies in the center, Zahalithal. Which is not a real word. Doesn't matter what you say, I don't believe you. Alrighty. So let us have a look at the last three ones. So it's fork not equals mountain snake. Hangman's thing in a V. Alrighty tighty. So I don't have a pen like anywhere near me, so I'm just going to try and remember everything. So it's fork. Yes, it's fork. This is not equals. This is not equals. So I'm going that way. Mountain. I need to find the mountain. Oop. Either going to be this one or wherever's the next one. It's not this one. Looking for a mountain, guys. Looking for a mountain. Mountain in a molehill. Is there a mountain? It's a snake, but we're looking for a mountain. I don't believe it was the wrong way around, unless it's going to be snake then mountain. So that's going to be my guess. If we can't find a mountain symbol, I'm gonna have to take the snake one. So it is possible that the thing was opposite side, or right side, wrong side round, right side round. Okay, okay. So then it's going to be snake and then mountain. Then hangman and then thingamadoodle. Hangman, where is this? Mountain, please be mountain, not equals. Damn it! I think we just went the same way we came. So there's mountain. So I know I'm supposed to go to the mountain. The mountains, Charlie. To Canter Mountain. That's not right. If this is snake, I'm gonna be very confused. Looking for snake, a mountain, then snake. Damn it! Damn it! Where are these ones? They're at the end, right? Yeah, they're right at the end. Now I know I took the wrong route. Gersh, Swansea. So it's fork. Okay, cool. We have fork. Then to our left is going to be the not equals. I'm darn sure about it, because that's what it was last time. Cool. Then, well, snake didn't lead us back to the beginning, so I'm assuming snake's going to be the right answer. And then mountain also didn't lead us astray, so I'm gonna take the mountain again. Where the hell am I now? Why is that a not equals? I need a mountain. We took a snake, right? Yes. Poopy pants. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Okay, so mountain. So we know the snake and the mountain come together, and then it's hangman. Hopefully we find a hangman now and don't take the wrong one. It's not a hangman. Hopefully the next one is the hangman. Urgh. Please. You walk so slow. Okay, cool. Hangman, and then it's going to be the V. That weird wonkler V. It's not it. Come on, please be right. It has to be right. I hope it's right. Come on. Go that way. Go the way. Yes! We found ourselves. It's very metaphorical. Is this David? A shadow strongly resembling my patient stands in the clearing. I can see through it, just like the other shadows. 4 men are making careful preparations. I know not for what. That's not David. Oh, it is David because you're wearing a coat. Ugh. Oh, happy day when we found the thingy. Ooh, hello. This Captain Skid. David, are you certain that you can guide us safely through the fog?
His results are extraordinary, Anthony. It is the best chance we have of avoiding the gaze of the custodian.
There can be no doubt that the captain survived an encounter before. He even kept a companion from harm. We will finally see what lies hidden behind the curtain. It is time. My voices get confused, but I'm just kinda... It's the wacky masks. Woo! Alrighty, Rooney. Ooh. It's a big X. Oh, it's the X we found in the artwork. Ooh, hello. Sure, did we come from right? Yes, we came from the right, and there's that way, so we have to go that way, I'm assuming. Okay, so that's the which is a real word. A huge statue of a mythical creature. It is a bird with the head of a wolf, or is it a lion? I don't know, it's up to you. Oh, hey, take the thing. I really wanted him to jab it onto them. I don't know what to do with the jaw. And the poster. This reminds me of something. Yes, I remember it was once fashionable to make impressions of church brasses and other old inscriptions. The practice was to overlay the inscription with paper and rub it with wax. Did that do anything? Okay. I don't get. Smiles or something. Yes, it was fashioned with inscription of paper, rubbed with wax. I have wax and I have an inscription. I have no idea what to do with those things. Anyway, let us walk on. Walking on to the future. We will find the future. I believe in, well, if not in us, at least in myself. An enormous black feather. Take it. Despite its size, it is extraordinarily lightweight. Well, yes, it is a bird's feather that's supposed to fly and stuff, which hopefully... Can I fly with it? Can I? The summit rises above the fog, though all I see is fog and an endless ocean of clouds. I'm very confluzzled. Confluzzled? Am I? I can't. Was it? I would. Oh, hello. Can I get more feathers? What is that noise? Something's out there. It's getting closer. I don't know. Oh. Hello. Is he asleep? He is now. It has been so long, I had begun to lose hope that he would ever awaken. Were you able to speak with him? Anthony, David has forgotten everything. Everything. Good heavens. It may be for the best. Our research is likely to take some time. If he truly has amnesia, condition will protect him until we are ready. But should we fail, remember what happened to Hugo. Ashdown entered the Vale in full knowledge of what might happen, and we will succeed where Wright failed. We will use the serum to induce primal terror in a controlled environment. In one stroke we shall overcome all of our obstacles. But when the time comes, we must have a means of guiding our dear friend back to us. Ooh, hello. There he will be safe. I don't know what's going on. I urinaled. Okay, cool. So now we have... There's something on the ground near where the masked person was kneeling. Okay, so we have... Pick it up, you loof. It's a fragment of a broken mask. The piece of a Greek tragic mask. Okay, cool. So we have all the pieces. Whoa! Alright, Rooney. An eyeless mask. It is similar to the one that I found at Alexandra's safe house in London. Okay, boop. Fix it with the... Ooh, okay, put it on. Cool. The mask is eyeless. I cannot see a thing. Can I drill holes with the... Okay. I'll just move on then. Whatever. Okay, so that's that in that area. Cool story. Oh wait, the darkness will lead me. Yes, because I can't see anything with the mask, right? Right, yes. And that takes us back to the stage up here. Yes, it does. I do declare, Mr. Anderson. And now put on the broken mask, because all you can see is the darkness, and it will lead you. Hello, yes! Okay. I still don't know what to do with the... Whatever. Let's just keep going, because I think we've seen this, right? We've seen a man is standing next to an open curtain. All righty, tighty. Okay, we'll go to the left. To the left, to the left. Not Alexander, that's, Welcome, Dr. Wakefield. Alexander? Dupree? Yes, I have been waiting for you. We all have. How did I get to this place? I was in that pit in Ellis Moor when suddenly I found David, but he disappeared. I journeyed through the fog and found myself here. But how is that possible? Ellis Moor. I do not know that name. Oh, is that how you're supposed to... It's not Ellis Moor, it's Ailish Moor. Ailish Moor. I don't know that name. Many paths in our world lead to this place, Dr. Wakefield, but I know only a few. In some of Zahalithal's mirrors, you see the truth leaking into our world, and in others, you see yourself. I know you would reach us at last. He was certain of it. He, the first founder of the Order, the Artifex, do you not yet know his name? Hugo Ashworth? No. Anthony Beechworth? Jeremiah Devitt? Anthony Beechworth? No, it was Professor Wright, but it's probably, if I'm gonna be honest with you and I have to guess, I'm guessing Jeremiah Devitt was probably the very original what do you call it, instigator of all this this malarkey. Now, Anthony Beechworth was the one guy who died. Was the guy who died in the very first episode of season 1, episode 1. Season 1, episode 1, yeah. Hugo Ashworth was just a dummy they tested with. He died. I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Devitt. Do you mean Mr. Devitt? Truth can be hard to accept. Yes, Jeremiah gathered all of us under the same rule. Vidite ne questiat. See that no one knows. We knew of the final truth which lay beyond the threshold. This is what the playwright was committed to finding. This was Jeremiah's obsession. The final language which is said to grant the power of creation. After our experiment at school, we realized that the path of the Ancient Ones was watched by a fearsome guardian. Now I have the hiccups. We needed a way to circumvent the inexorable gaze of the bird. I found Captain Skid, who had met the bird and lived. We decided to use him in a test. It was a catastrophe. We eventually found the survivors, but their memories were incomplete. Jeremiah had fared the worst. He had been left devoid of any memories that were related to our efforts. And that's the painting that someone painted. I'm assuming then it's Jeremiah, it's Devitt. We were desperate to find a solution. Hugo tried and failed, and then Anthony and I miraculously came across a formula that had lain forgotten for centuries. At last, it was time to bring Jeremiah back into our ranks. That was nearly a disaster as well. I did not anticipate Anthony's sudden madness or the extent of Father Ernest's decline. Mercifully, Jeremiah's life was spared, but something else went wrong. When Jeremiah reached me, he did not remember everything. He had changed. He told me that he was going to put an end to all of this. He still means to acquire the first language, but he wants to use it to ruin our work. He has already crossed the threshold. Once he learns the final truth, none of this will ever have existed, the Order, the door, or ourselves. You must stop him, Doctor. You must stop him before the curtain closes forever. Now I kind of want him to win. There is no time. You must decide. No, I'm actually going to let him do this. So. The moment has passed. Now it is too late. We are doomed. Now, I will go through my reasoning. Habitalatura. Ooh, hello. Once more, I found myself enshrouded in dense fog. Gradually, the fog dissipated, revealing a busy street in London. The mask that I had worn lay on the ground, melting like wax over the wet cobblestones. That's probably the mask there. Dizzy and exhausted, I wandered the streets, until at last I returned home. It seemed very small, as it always does after a long journey. As I removed my coat, I found a feather in one of the pockets. The same one that I had discovered before being engulfed by the black mass of the Simurgh. With a jolt, I realized that it had not been a dream, and I was ashamed at how quickly I had deluded myself into thinking otherwise. I kindled a fire and placed the feather on the crackling flames. As it burned, I heard the distant calls of crows in the street. Despite the heat, I shivered. My patient and friend, Jeremiah Devitt, had sacrificed himself. He had accepted the consequences of his friend's actions, and his own as well. He had crossed the threshold, leaving the veil through the red curtain of the truth, and forever closed the last door that had led to those horrors. But I had not found the strength to follow him. I could not take his place. I doubt that I will ever learn the fates of those who remained there. Those who are hopelessly trapped in Zahalithal. My thoughts now turn increasingly to the last mission to which my friend Kaufman entrusted me. I must make sure that no one ever learns that we discovered what we discovered. Again, the music is absolutely fantabulous. Now, the reason I made my choice was quite simple. Devitt had made his choice. We know that Devitt is the friend of the guy we were playing, of Wakefield. He was Wakefield's friend as well to Wakefield's patient. But we know that Devitt realized or found out what was going on and he wanted to stop it. Now, if we moved back and we said, you know what, we're going through the curtain and we're going to go stop him, just to save his life, what really is the point? Either that or Wakefield would have taken his place. Now, if Wakefield took his place, then it's kind of wishy-washy either way, but stopping him so that this can continue, either they, continue bringing in horrors into the world, or people keep getting trapped or die, or all this nonsense. So that's not really cool to have that happen, or at least that's what I think. So that's why I decided to do that, as well as we've learned that Wakefield still had a mission that Kaufman gave him. So, to go, by choosing that Devitt goes through the curtain and does his job, we still at least fulfill that mission to make sure that no one continues on with the work. Anyway, as far as the game goes, I think the game was very fun. It was, I'm going to exit to the menu. I think it was very cool, very well executed. I think the premise was very cool. I loved the music. The music in this game is absolutely wonderful. So I'm just going to click continue to see where we start off. If I can go through the last bit of the thing, and no, I cannot. So I'll have to replay the final episode if I want to see what the difference is. However, if you want to see the differences between, if you go through the curtain, you can actually go do that by buying the game and doing it yourself. Now, there's a buttload of achievements I didn't get for the game. I really recommend this game. Go play it. There are a buttload of achievements to find out all the little secrets. And I hope that you will enjoy the game if you do. Was there? Oh, just continue. So yeah, I think I really liked the game. I enjoyed it, and yeah, if you're not new, or if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means the world to us. Drop a comment down below. If you know anything I missed, maybe mention it to anyone else who's watching. So thank you all so much for watching and sticking with us through the Last All Season 2 Collector's Edition. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Cheery bye.